6, MP.
Greetings and thanks. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. MP is out there with Edwards. And it's Baron J in at the center position. From deep, MP. Rebound by Sacramento. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's MP. Something I feel compelled to mention. How excited are you for the upcoming anime that will star MP, Towns, and Maxey?
Well, I'll be honest. Everything I've seen about this anime project looks pretty cool. And this kind of thing is not something a lot of NBA players have done. So I'm curious to see it.
Now here's Westbrook. Coming off a 16-point game against Denver. Second chance shot. Sabonis can't hit.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Randall can't hit.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Here's DeRozan. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Westbrook against MP. Here's the 3. And Westbrook good for 3.
Hitting back with the 3 of his own. Westbrook not giving an inch.
You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, oh, he is the exception to the rule.
MP shot is off.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Westbrook. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
From deep, MP. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 6 points.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Westbrook with the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The Kings have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Achua. Sabonis right side. Achua into the lane. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
A nice shot by MP.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Sabonis. Sacramento passing it around. Now here's DeRozan. 4-3. That shot off. Westbrook against MP. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And another 3 from Minnesota.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by MP. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Achua with a screen on Randall. Down low. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan. Using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. B.A.?
And Allie, thanks. And so here's Sacramento, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. On the wing, DeRozan. Takes a three. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Connects from downtown.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. DeRozan down low, working on McDaniels. Outside Achua. Sacramento needs to get off a shot for three. Westbrook. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
And Sacramento making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Here's Westbrook by Minnesota. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis moves up strong with the finish.
A deep three from MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
On the wing, DeRozan. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That'll put DeMar DeRozan on the line. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And so here's Sacramento, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Shots good by Sabonis.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's MP from outside. And again for three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. And here's MP from outside. Achua with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Hunter. Inside. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Hunter. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. DeRozan outside. To the wing on the left. Sacramento passing it around. And here's Hunter for three. Offensive rebound, Kings. And it's off from three-point range.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
MP shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Carter. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Achua. And here's Hunter. The three. Sabonis draws the double. Jacks up a three. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. From outside the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's an 18-point game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hunter on the wing. Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. To the inside to halt the run. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis. 8 points for Domantas Sabonis.
Clock is ticking, but Sabonis stays composed, just looks for his shot, not any shot.
MP shot is good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He put up a jaw. By Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Clifford, they get it back. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Clifford. Sabonis with it. Randall's in his pocket. Back to Hunter. Now here's Westbrook. Over MP. Westbrook with the miss. The Timberwolves lead by 21. So for Minnesota right now, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's MP. And it's Baron J in at the 5, down low.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Westbrook against MP. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. 378 triples shared for now.
And Sabonis slams it in.
I love watching Sabonis work in screen rolls. Positions himself perfectly in every set.
When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis to the middle. And Sabonis slams it in.
Ooh, he is in the zone offensively. Sabonis is making good selections and playing with great intensity right now.
From deep, MP. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Randall, a screen on Westbrook. And here's MP. Good! Another from 3.
And that shot pushes him further up the all-time ladder for threes in a season.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember.
Yeah, that top mark is owned by Stephen Curry. 402 triples set in 2016. But for now, a new mark for second place.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Julius Randle. MP against Westbrook. MP scanning the floor. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. Over to the wing. Westbrook finds DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. Not going to go that time. Minnesota leading by 23. From deep, MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. To the paint. Oh, deflected. McDaniels with a steal. From deep. MP again from deep. MP's got 57 points.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
MP against Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
And what a great first half he's had at the free throw line.
You know, RJ, the roster for the Kings shifting since last season's trade deadline, but still plenty of talent.
Yeah, in particular, the Fox for LaVine trade has them stocked with wings. And if you look at the NBA Finals, both teams were loaded.
Count it. LaVine's got 5 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. When it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Minnesota running away with this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Greetings, everybody.
You look at the Timberwolves, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Sacramento Kings.
The defense has been...
That's it for us. Thanks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The vet pair on the wings with LaVine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with Achua, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. Sabonis slams it in.
Well, Sabonis is committed to getting his team points. That's part of his role, and he's been aggressive offensively.
A deep 3 from MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Baron Jay's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
On the wing, LaVine. Westbrook, the pass to Achua. Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Here's Sabonis. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Kings.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Achua. Westbrook with it. MP's there. Achua gets the bucket.
Putting his high basketball IQ to work, Westbrook knows the pick and roll will open things up.
for Minnesota. They've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Again! What an avalanche!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Back to LaVine. Let's go with a 3. Westbrook can't hit. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. MP, no good. For Sacramento, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Sabonis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
The lefties are funky, just a little bit tricky. Sabonis around that hoop is a tough man to stop.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Outside Achua. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
And the basket by MP.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
Westbrook against MP. DeRozan down low. Over McDaniels. Here's Achua. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he makes a first. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
From deep, MP. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. LaVine finds DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last. And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
And another one! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Westbrook, the pass to Achua. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Outside Achua. Randle with a steal. From the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
LaVine can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
MP, the pass to McDaniels. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Carter, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Outside LaVine. This one for 3. He drops it from range. LaVine's got 8.
We've seen the evolution of LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
From deep, MP. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
DeRozan outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. There's the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 11. Carter with it. Now guarded by MP. Sabonis with a screen on MP. With the crossover. Achua finds DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. A deep 3. The rebound by Shannon.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Back to Carter. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Carter against MP. Pass to Shannon. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's LaVine. Sabonis, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Sabonis. Back to LaVine. Now Carter. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP outside. Pass to DeSumo. Launches a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Sacramento has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside LaVine. And another Sacramento 3.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Carter against MP. There's 21 seconds left in the third. And good! There's another!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. DeRozan passes to Achua. An easy 2 on the layup. Achua's got 14 points.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
And so it's Minnesota showing no mercy. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road.
Some things never get old. And watching someone score. Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Dominic.
Ooh, that felt good.
Great game.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Well, he is a real flamethrower. Thanks. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. Then it's Randall. And it's Shannon in at the 3. Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Randall a screen on SGA. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Kingston.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Williams looking over the floor. Hartenstein up top. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. MP outside. Pass to Berenger. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Williams against Randall. And here is Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen on Edwards. Nice shot by Wallace. And it's all knotted up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's MP. He has 6. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Shoots the 3. Thunder with the rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
You're right. They took care of business against them in the conference finals. Now looking to do the same thing tonight.
Here's MP. The Thunder connects again from distance.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Randall, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's MP for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Wallace with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Goes back up. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Nice defense from Wallace. And they're trailing by 6. Outside Williams. Williams a screen. The 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a face.
Bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Wallace goes in. And to get open is Hartenstein. Nice shot by Wallace. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead, and timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Hey, I know analytics shun the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
On the court for Minnesota, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Then it's MP. Then it's Randall. And it's Shannon in at the four-man position. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now here's Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. And the Thunder, another three.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. MP sets the screen for Edwards. Over Wallace. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. The free throw off from McDaniel. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Outside Edwards. MP sets the screen for Edwards. McDaniels right side. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Williams outside, rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Oklahoma City's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's MP. He's got 18. MP with a screen on Wallace. Here's Edwards. Oh, is that beautiful.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Williams kicks to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Edwards against Wallace. Williams sends a screen for Wallace. Over Edwards. Wallace misses. Minnesota shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. McDaniels on the wing. Back to MP. MP with a screen on Williams. Pass to Shannon. Fires the three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
We've seen McDaniels improve as a decision maker, and it shows with passes like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Williams for three. That shot missing.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Osumu, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Edwards finds MP to the inside. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Dosunmu with it. Wallace is there. Shannon, no good. And here's Wallace. Here's SGA. Banked in off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top, up by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Please work your ticket to center court and get ready for the fan half court.
In the West, MP.
He couldn't be more deserving of this award, carrying a heavy load for his team.
That is not me.
And switching topics. What about OKC? It's been nip and tuck thus far.
Their perimeter D's been...
And that's a halftime run.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's MP. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Henrich Williams out there with Hartenstein, and it's SGA in at the 1. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Jacks up a 3. MP showing the range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. No good. Shot missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bounce pass for Randall. For 3, Edwards.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. MP finds Edwards. Screen by MP. On the wing, MP. And again for 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
Edwards dishes to MP. Back to Edwards. And taken away by Wallace. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's SGA missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Randall throws it down.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. Here goes. Oh, what a slam by SGA.
Oh, that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought you good. Another from 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And I didn't think anyone would touch Curry's record for threes, but here we are. MP has done the unthinkable. What an incredible season.
The kick out to Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got assist number 8 here in this one already. MP fires from way outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Wow. What can you say?
MP against SGA. Takes a 3. Intense shot, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And stolen by Williams. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Williams.
And I like how Williams immediately started getting back the other way, ready for the break.
To Randall. Williams with the steal.
Receive screen.
To the paint. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. The lead is 2. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Wallace, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Timberwolves trail by 4. MP deciding where to go with it. McDaniels against Williams. It's taken away by Wallace. Driving the lane, and Wallace slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Randall, a screen on Mitchell. And here's MP for 3. It's the 3-point bomb. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half. Down low, here's Hartenstein. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
MP sets the screen for Edwards. Randall outside. MP, that's for two. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his third foul.
So he was crazy.
Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, MP out there with Edwards. Then it's Randall. And it's Shannon in at the three, the small forward. Williams can't hit. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The three from MP. And another three for Minnesota.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And the rejection by MP. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 18 feet out. Shannon, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Master Williams. Wallace looking for an opening. Williams has a screen for Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
MP finds Edwards. No good on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to SGA. Here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. And again with the rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Williams, a screen on Edwards. All right, here's Williams. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
MP, it's good.
MP looking solid from there.
They're trailing by 6. 156 left here in the fourth quarter. Hartenstein, layup, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-4 run. From deep. And good. There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Count it!
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Outside Edwards. MP sets the screen for Edwards. MP outside. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Nice move. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
106 left in the game. Now MP. It's stolen by SGA. One-on-one here. Now Hartenstein. Now, here's SGA. That one goes.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Oklahoma City foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
And that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein rips it down with 2 hands.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Edwards against Walls. From outside, MP rips down the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Here's SGA. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. And so Minnesota takes the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
And now
an incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP, as you reach the half-century.
No, not when the game first started.
Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Jeff.
MP right here. Right here. Thank you. Whenever NBA fans think about
To Vermont. To all those winters that seem like they never end.
start. This is the 4th game in our series. It takes you behind the scenes of MP's quest to prove.
Well, guess I can't.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach. Welcome everyone to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Good stuff there. Thank you. And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups, winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Gonzalez in at the 3 spot. Now here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, BA, it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Shoots over Brown. They get it again. Here's McDaniels. Outside Tatum. From behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
MP, the pass to Edwards. MP outside. Back to Edwards. Cash. It's MP picking up the...
Hold Derek White under 20. Dang. Brown, more points.
Assist.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Outside Tatum. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Puts it up from 12. Here's Vucevic. And the shot goes in.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's MP. It's McDaniels on the wing. Got a piece of it. MP against White. Outside Tatum. Picked by Vucevic. To the inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
It's Edwards on the wing. Nails the wide open jumper.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And If you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Now here's Edwards, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Now here's MP. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Pass to MP. Left side, Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Tatum passes to Vucevic. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
White with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And Gonzalez gets it to go.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Minnesota, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot.
You know, for Minnesota, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Outside Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. White, the pass to Pritchard. And here's Tatum. Check by Randall. Basket counts. Tatum's got 5.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Timberwolves trail by 3.
Hola.
And here's MP. Still no points. Edwards for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's White. Charity stripe shot, and it's Boston scoring again.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from...
Wow.
Chris Bench wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. We've got Anthony Edwards. Dosunmu is out there with MP. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Shannon in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Cada, pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown on the drive. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
MP looking around. They set the screen. Fires from deep. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
From deep, MP. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
White can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 7. MP outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The floor spacing ability. On display by MP right there.
White.
Oh my.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Randall, a screen on White. MP outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a...
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boston leading by 4. White with it. 11 points in the game. Tatum feeling it out a bit. The fadeaway. Randall pulls down the board.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
From deep, MP. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Vucevic. Now White for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Oh, MP from deep range.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
White against MP. Pass to Tatum. Back to White. Just 4 to shoot. Over MP. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-7 run. Boston pulls it in. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Randall. And the Celtics also making a change. Garza's checked in. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Now here's Vucevic. Not a lot of room. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Inside. White gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Timberwolves shooting around 53%. A nice number.